What's up, you guys? It's been... I've only recorded like one time since our proposal on Monday. It's just been like a really kind of... I don't want to say a boring week at all, but just... since Monday, since we've got back home and, or Tuesday, I should say, since we've gotten back home and just been back to work, we really haven't been doing anything. I have been insanely tired the past few days, like almost to the point where like it had me kind of worried, like not just like, oh my god, I'm just so tired, I just want to sleep all day one day or something, but like just I would wake up and it didn't hurt. I don't want to say like it physically hurt to get up, but it was just like I just felt drained. I don't know if maybe like my body was fighting off some kind of sickness, because I noticed like I felt like that before, like in the past, like when you're about to get sick or something like that, but like I'm obviously doing much better today. I'm not still like that. Normally I would be like that, and then the next day I would wake up or something, be sicker than a dog or something like that, but I'm good today. I don't know, probably just thinking too much into it, but so with us going back to work when we did though, and the corona stuff, like I refuse to believe that nobody in these factories, like at least one person doesn't have it. And all it takes is that one person to have it, in that confined space, and then, the next guy gets it, and then that guy shares it with 20 people, and then those 20 people share it with 20 more people, 20 people each, and it just, it spreads like wildfire. So I'm not even gonna lie, like the days coming, about 5 or 6 days coming up to Monday, to our proposal, I started getting really nervous, like especially with the one day. I think it might have actually been my last vlog before I posted the ring video, when they had like shut down because somebody there like tested positive and was at work or something like that. Like those had me sweating bullets, because I was like, my luck, with the way my luck is in life, we're gonna wake up Monday morning, which is planned out to be like one of the biggest, most memorable days of our lives, and I'm gonna be sick or something, and it's not just gonna be like, oh, I got a headache or something, like it's gonna be coronavirus. Like I was so nervous that I was gonna get it, it's not even funny, and you don't even understand the relief that I have from waking up on Monday and not having it. But yeah, so I got the Slingshot torn apart right now because I was doing those lights that I showed. Actually, I'll probably put those in this video. I put some lights like in the interior, like where your feet go, some color changing ones, and I wired up like a remote control switch for them. But while I had it open, I wanted to put a new antenna for the radio in there, because I bought the Slingshot that comes with like no radio, no speakers, no nothing, so everything like that's on mine is, come on, squirrel, get out of the road. This squirrel is running right down the middle of the road. So like all the audio stuff and the radio and stuff, like that's all stuff that I've done to it. The stock one has an antenna, like if this is where I'm sitting in the Slingshot, like back here in this hump that kind of like goes up, there's a little factory antenna back there on ones that have the radio, but obviously I don't have the radio. So I bought like this cheap little like hidden, high power FM antenna online, and it sucked and it looks ugly, but it's not like a regular antenna like this where it's like the rod. It was like a sticker, and the sticker had like metal like coils in it, and you couldn't really see it. Like I knew it was there, so it stuck out like a sore thumb, but it sucked. Like I got like one radio station on a clear day if I was lucky. So I ripped that off, and I'm gonna put like a regular, this is like one of those rubber ones, but I'm gonna put this like under the hood, because it's not long enough for me to put it back here and then like go all the way under the Slingshot with it. Plus I don't want to, that's so much work running wires through there. So I'm gonna mount it like under the hood, kind of like by the fender somewhere, so it has like a clear view of the outside. I don't listen to FM too much, but sometimes it's nice to just have the radio going and not have to worry about like what is spotted, because I use Spotify on my phone, and sometimes it just like I've got a couple thousand songs in my playlist, but sometimes you just get sick of the same old music and you're like, we just turn the radio on, you know, the radio which plays the same 10 songs all day, but you know what I mean, just nice to turn that on and not have to worry about having my phone connected. Plus I use CarPlay through, you know, the radio, so I gotta have it plugged in. So sometimes, like when we're at these meets and stuff and we're just walking around or like, you know, hanging out by it, it'll be nice to be able to have the radio on playing music and not have to actually be right there connected to it. You know, even if it's Bluetooth, I still gotta be, you know, within like 10 feet or so of the Slingshot. So got that, got some little connectors because I always need these, can't ever have enough. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wrapped up because it's 2:43. I gotta be there around 5:30, so I'll leave at like 4:40. I've gotta wash the Slingshot and then I've gotta put it back together, so I gotta get to work. All right, I dropped my phone 20 times trying to open these packages, so got them open enough to get my address out of the view. But so I got 2 of these. These are speaker spacers, so there's 2 of them per package. They're a 1/2 inch each. It's kind of hard to explain what they do. I mean, they literally space a speaker out, so you put them like between where you're mounting the speaker and it pushes it farther out. I want to put some down by my feet in the middle of the Slingshot, like where that tunnel thing is, but I need a little bit extra clearance, so this will push them out for me. If that makes sense. It'll make sense when I show you guys. So I got these little nylon spacers. These come in really handy for mounting. Oh, that's loud. These come in really handy for mounting the amp. I mount them on the floor, like under the seat, but you want it spaced up a little bit. Probably something like this. That way if there's water down there, like it won't be on the amp. This just keeps it up off the ground. And a million other uses. That's just what I use it for, and this was like $9 versus going to Lowe's and buying like 4 little pieces that are like literally over $1 a piece. Got amp wire and a fuse, of course, because you don't do any kind of electrical work without fuses. Got terminals for the wire and some RCA splitters. Because I'm already running 1 amp, I need these splitters to be able to power or feed both of these amps. And then this little bad boy. Oosh, try not to drop everything, my God. This should be enough cardboard for another speaker pod, so I can start working on that too. So these are like literally one of my favorite lines of amps. They don't quite do their rated power, but they put out very good clean power. And I like these because they are tiny. This is the bigger one. The other one I have is the RZ4 1200. That's what I have in the Slingshot right now, just pushing 3 speakers. It's more than enough. But this larger one, this one is the 2000. So it's the next step up, but it's more powerful, obviously. About to grab a drink and be on my way. I'm sure if you guys watch Shelby's channel, you've seen she cleaned the house last night. It looks really good. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna take everything off my phone, dump my videos onto the computer, and yeah, we'll be good to go. I got up today and I was like, I'm chilling today. I'm not doing anything. I got a bunch more stuff in the mail. I got a bunch more wire that I need. I got my signal extender and repeater for all the LED strips and whatnot. And that was my plans, to go out there. And also I've got an amp and speaker. Well, I don't have the speakers yet. Those are supposed to be here tomorrow. But I got an amp and, you know, power wire and all that stuff. So I was going to go get all that wired up and installed today. That way tomorrow when the speakers get here, all I had to do was install them and, you know, essentially just plug them in. I didn't do any of that. Plus, the amp that I ordered online, so it's a bigger version of the amp that I have in there now. So I'm going to have 2 of those plus the subwoofer amp. the price difference was like $10 and you get more power. So I'm like, oh yeah, of course I'll get the bigger one. You know, that way if I ever upgrade speakers, you know, I've got plenty of room to grow. But the user manual that they have online is wrong. Like in the post, it is for the larger amp, which I didn't know. So I ordered, it said it needed 4-gauge wiring. So I ordered, you know, when I ordered the amp, I ordered a spool of 4-gauge wire, you know, red and black, and the fuse holder and all that. So I would have everything. I get the amp opened up. I'm like, that isn't, I mean, the power wire hole is like this big. And for you guys who don't know, you know, electronics and amps and stuff, you probably just skip past this, but it's for 8-gauge wire. I'm like, there's no way that 4 is going to fit in there. And I'm like, looked at the manual in the box, and it says 8-gauge wiring. I looked at the fuse, I did the math. I'm like, yeah, 8 is more than enough. So I had to order new wire. So I just kind of like wasn't even motivated to go tear into the Slingshot. Plus, it's gonna be nice like every day. So I'm like, do I, you know, go tear into it right now and then I can't drive it for a few days while I'm working on it, or do I just wait till I have everything and try to get it all done in one day? I don't know. But anyways, irrelevant. That's just what's going on today. So I had to order more stuff on Amazon. But yeah, so that's my Sunday. Shelby's at work, of course. Me and the dogs are just chilling, and they're out. I'm enjoying this weather though, you guys. I'll tell you that much. It's 66 outside right now, and sunny, and beautiful outside. Got the air conditioning off, so save that money. I sound like a dad saying that, but oh well. Yeah, I need to work on the deck. I need to get that concrete poured. Like, 1, just to get that done, and 2, to free up a ton of space in the garage, because I've got, what was it, like 16 bags of concrete in there, taking up a lot of room. So, like, I don't want to tell you guys, like, yeah, I'm going to work on that this week. I don't know when I'm going to work on it. I don't know. I have a one-track mind. As you guys can see, like, I go from one thing to the next thing, and when I'm working on this thing or doing this, this is completely on the back burner. You know, so right now is, you know, well, I mean, I guess it's weather related too. Like, the Slingshot is such a, for us where we live, it's such a limited time of the year that you get to actually enjoy it. So now that we got nice weather, you know, I'm focused on that and going to all these, you know, meetups and stuff and getting all these ideas for stuff I want to do to it. You know, it's just like a one-track mind working on that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video, eat some dinner, and I will see you guys in the next clip right here. Also, guys, I wanted to mention this. It's no hate for anybody at all. Just something I wanted to mention, kind of, I guess, put it in video form. My personal Facebook, I do not add people that I don't know. All my Facebook people are friends and family, you know, people that I know, and it's gonna stay like that. That's why it says, like, right on my page, like, when you click to add me, like, if you don't know me, don't add me. But that doesn't seem to work. I've gotten quite a few recently, and again, no hate, you know, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just, you know, just wanted to put that out there. Like, I only add people on my Facebook that I know. Also, my emails that I link in the description are not, like, you know, personal chit-chat emails. So, I'm not going to respond to emails that are sent to those that are asking me, like, what's up and stuff like that. I've gotten quite a bit of those lately, too. Again, no hate. Just wanted to put that out there. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm about to go to bed. It's like 9 o'clock. I wanted to be in bed already, but of course I sat here on the computer way too damn long.